Aught you need of me?
Here, if you please.
By your command, Arisen. We are none of us alike in vocation. One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain. Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen? Wolves, Master!
This foe will recoil from blood.
The enemy retreats. Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Come. I'll lead the way. Look there. I espy another statue.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed?
This is rather thrilling. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets spoiled.
Here we are.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Good thing I was standing here, eh? Follow me.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Head will roll if aught goes awry.
All my peers seem so much more capable. This is bad.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. True enough.
Over here.
I'm not going to take that from you. I'm not going to take that from you.
Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences. These moments are precious, to be sure. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Well done.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? We're out, Master. I know precisely where this boat is.
You have our message. Lead the way. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? The prison has been drenched!
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here!
Let me get that. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
Very well, if I must.
Hard as stone. Make it fight.
Tossing at our other foes.
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. Foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target than lying prone.
Right, not there and take something to these guys. Work together. I think we can manage it. Right, hard enough. We might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. Well done, Master. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. I shall do as you say.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Follow me, Master, in a few words.
Oh, Harpies, be on your guard. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Now that is a surprise. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Right, just follow me.
From bad to worse.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
From bad to worse. How dare you? what to
You
do.
have no right.
You dare! I must stand firm. Here, if you please.
We've got goblins!
Let us see what you're made of. Here I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Oi!
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I'll collect... that. You needn't trouble yourself.
So, fun begins again. Hey, Arisen?
You must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. Understood. You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post-haste. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. I shall do as you say.
Over here.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just
Could
let
have
you
sworn
live.
that the lighter went this way.
Come on!
That was hard work. We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
By your command, Arisen. You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Now, what might that be? We ought to take goblins, Master! fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
I have naught but gratitude for our master, treating us to victuals so toothsome wherever we go. I was just thinking that.
Good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Here, if you please. The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. We've got them on the run.
I see no merit in hunting down such acquaintance.
Under attack! Let me get that.
Could you come over here? If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of Beastrons.
Truly? Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Done for.
No matter how you put it, I'm done for.
All's lost. Welcome as fine.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Good. We're here.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Oxcart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
True enough.
Never thought it'd hurt like this. You have no right. I should have known I'd not measure up. Sprinkle of misfortune. I'm in fine feet.
This is an outrage.
We're done for. Leave off before you earn my spite.
A duty not to fall here.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on, then. Take it.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
There's a ladder here. We ought to put...
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you. I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you... Bye. So spend away, my good... Sir? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
This really is me an achy back.
Different as well.
I've got the sharpest beard in town.
Lots to do.
Farewell with this dish.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? How extraordinary. Well met, sir. Fancy a candle? Fine wares all.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
Welcome.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
Welcome.
Could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Scarce any coin to show for it. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I find any turncoats.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, do come again.
Well met. Bunch of fellows along. What should I do? Well met.
Clean and tidy?
Oh
What else
dear.
are you doing?
Days like
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... All Vernworth. Much obliged.
the mood to stir up trouble tonight.
The rules at your leisure.
There's got to be something fun to do. Right, just follow me. I don't know what to do. So, we finally arrived. I thought...
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance? Mayhap this ladder is here for a mage skill would be most practical here. Might I be of assistance?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest Ingredients are plentiful hereabout. Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to find me.
Very well. I shall return. Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you...
You fared any better? They're hard to find, aren't?
Go on like this.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared it? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate sums. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortunes... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble... Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
But dreams are free, I say.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them. We can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
It's my duty to devote my life to
I ought
prayer.
to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
None of us is guaranteed.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then. We shall remain here.
Legs as stiff as boards.
This is your chance to prove your mettle.
That's it. I've had enough.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Can at the moment of this.
Steel yourself. I'm counting on you.
Never should have taken this shift.
Good to see you, Master.
No, right. Strike! Now!
Too fast for you.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might pass the spell more quickly. Then I shall remain by your side. the most effective stance. It's not our place to carry the illusion.
Falter not! Victory is ours for the taking!
Our master has given us an order. Who can disobey? Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but can it be we have no sword wielders enough? It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now. Which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth a look, see? Your best bet's the scrap. Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, If you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The Magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder? Well now, I'm not sure.
So, 'twas not to be. 'Tis no surprise. The Magistrate is well renowned for his obstinacy.
Do not test me, please.
Oh dear.
Somebody simply can't walk.
I just break till I get to leave it quite fast.
The townspeople.
Seems this old man's time is up.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
I'd sooner stay out of that, where it's possible. Such quietude is a blessing. I'm in now. No sense getting cold feet. This cannot be. So tight. I hit just about anywhere.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steam. Silence cultivates wisdom.
Naught compares to a real battle.
The sooner my
It's early for rest as yet.
whatever happens here, anyhow.
No good will come of this.
Know your place. I do not believe you have a right to be here, sir.
I see which way the wind's blowing.
Not sure what to do about that.
Even I know when to shove a trap. I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last. I shan't agree to this.
Churns my stomach, this does.
So tight.
My watch finishes without it.
It is quiet about. What, pray tell, are you doing here?
No more! Let's not be hasty now.
This is quite the dilemma.
Ah, to get up on stage with backache like this.
Work is done.
What's be done about this?
The humdrum of daily life.
I cannot
Mindless
go
labor
on.
is for mindless men.
Who's this? I'm in no hurry to leave.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I do so enjoy dancing.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
What brings you here?
Aught you need of me?
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Not much going on hereabouts.
I dare say you do not belong here, sir.
I've no time for pointless chatter.
And who, pray tell, are you supposed to...
I've no tidings to share, I fear.
Are you of worthy station?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I dare say you do not belong here.
Aught I can do for you?
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
What brings you here?
My sword arm could use some work.
Are you of worthy
You can't just wander in here.
Wouldn't I attend these occasions every eve?
Could you do something?
Work done graciously.
What is the perfect spot to sit and sleep a while?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Off to market I go.
Where to now?
Little enough gold to spend as it is.
This place is awful dull. I'm not late.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and arm. Aye. What is...
Shall we seek some answers? I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts. As I've said, my husband has left to slay a Dullahan at the ill-doer's resting place. I can't tell you when he'll return, so you'd best visit us another day, sir. Over here, if you please. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? I shall do as you say.
Growling. Time for an early
Points no good. So death.
Pray, follow me.
If our prayers...
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Aye, sir.
Let me get that.
I don't feel safe.
What do you want to talk to me for?
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks.
Time to be ready.
Good day, sir.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice. Right you are.
I fear the trail is too much for ones that wouldn't have no hope. Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Shall we report our results? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness. This is a poor remuneration for our efforts, I must say. Rarely have I felt so empty.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide. Indeed, you are correct.
Prepare to engage.
Over here! Come look!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. True enough.
The books ne'er seem to...
This place is amazing.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. well I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist. I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. Very well. I shall return.
Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? That's all right. I'm sure...
All my days were so travel.
We shall remain here.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command. We shall await you here, Master.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
There's no way out of this.
This is an outrage! I'll take any chance not to, so I'd best get to work.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
This is an outrage.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Peruse at your leisure.
What would you of me? My time isn't yours to waste.
What do ye want?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
A result to be proud of. We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough. Our efforts have been rewarded. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Pray, allow me to show you the way. A guide is...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Come, I'll lead the way.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crownflower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
'Tis... This way. I sense eyes upon us. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. We ought to put it to good use.
What? Huh.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Haha. Glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether 'twas the right choice.
I have no answer to give.
That's quite enough. This won't do.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
No one's going to aid a poor man like... me.
Over here, if you please. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later? I dare say we shan't make much progress as things stand. What say we refresh our minds as to the details of our task? It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me. I will guide you to the location. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.